Hey everyone, I'm Patrick Nyland, and today I'm talking about self-doubts. I can only speak from my own experience, but every writer who's ever existed has probably experienced self-doubts. It's completely natural to doubt yourself from time to time. However, when you're experiencing self-doubt, you can feel like you're all alone. So for those of you out there who are experiencing self-doubt with your writing and you feel like you're all alone, I thought I'd make this video talking about some of my self-doubts as an author. So yeah, we're going to talk through some self-doubts I've had about my writing in the past. And feel free to join the conversation in the comments by letting me know some of the self-doubts you've had about your writing in the past. One big self-doubting thought I've had throughout my entire writing career is that my vocabulary isn't good enough. The way I use words is not sophisticated like all my favorite authors. And as a writer, I feel embarrassed by that sometimes. And that's okay. Another thought I have a lot while I'm reading is that I could never write a book like that. And that can get me really down about my own ideas. I'll think, wow, I could have never thought of that idea. Or I'll think, I would have never described that like that. And that can be really discouraging. I do try to remind myself though that of course I can't write like that. That's someone else's writing style. The same way that they can't write the way I do. A third self-doubting thought I have a lot came from a statistic I found online once, that approximately only 2% of people who try to write a book actually finish it. And I think to myself, what makes you think you're going to be any different? What makes you think that you're going to be one of the small percent of people that actually gets to publish their book? And that's a really tough thought to have because publishing a book is my dream. And it can be so discouraging to see that your dream isn't as realistic as you once thought it was. I once thought being an author was an easy dream to accomplish. And now I realize the odds aren't that different than the odds of me playing professional hockey, which obviously did not happen. And that brings me to another thought. Why me? Why would anyone read a book that I write? Is there anything actually special about my writing? When I think thoughts like that, I try to ease my mind and tell me well, I've already accomplished so much. I already have so many followers on Instagram that care about my writing journey. Obviously that's a sign that I'm doing something right. But then sometimes when I get really down on myself, I think, do I really deserve this platform at all? Even here on YouTube, 500 of you guys subscribe to this channel, and sometimes I wonder to myself, why? Did I just get lucky when I started my author platforms? Especially on Instagram, I've seen a lot better writing content than mine get a lot less views. All I did was post a few funny writing memes. Maybe I don't really deserve all this support. And while we're talking about social media, one thing I've wondered recently is if I'm attractive enough to sell books. Now, I know the idea of how attractive you are in selling books is kind of silly. They're not the same thing. You don't read a book because the author is pretty. But at the same time, I can't help but notice that a lot of my content with my face on Instagram gets less likes than the other content I post. And I've struggled a lot more on platforms like TikTok and YouTube to grow my platform. And then especially on TikTok, I see other creators make very similar content to mine and have a lot more success. And also, let's be honest, I've posted a couple duds here and there. But part of me can't help but wonder if maybe I'm losing opportunities because of the way I look. I don't think I'm ugly or anything, but I also don't think I'm a model by any means. And some of these other creators, they could be. And then one final thought I have sometimes is that I'm just in over my head. I have all these book ideas, I have my YouTube channel, I have Instagram, I'm on Threads now. There's always so much stuff I'm doing to try to pursue this dream. And sometimes I wonder if it's just too much. It's already hard enough to balance it with school and friends. What about when I have a family of my own? Or a job? Maybe it just takes too much to be a successful author for me to ever be successful. And that can be really scary, the idea that after all of this, it doesn't work out. I hope me sharing these thoughts has helped you out in some way. If it has, please leave a thumbs up in this video. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, that's about it. If you don't already, please be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And I assure you, no matter how many doubtful thoughts I have about my writing career, I will never give up. That would be cheating both myself and you guys who support me. I'll see you in the next video.